Clear skies and cool out there right now. Temperatures into the upper 40s to right around 50, but turning considerably colder here as we head through the night tonight and into the day tomorrow. Thanks to our latest cold front moving through, that's going to drop those temperatures tomorrow morning into the mid to upper 20s. And from there, we just kind of slowly climb out of the 30s. Notice high temperatures tomorrow, right around 44 for most of us. The thing about tomorrow is, though, a gusty breeze is going to keep blowing through most of the day. So wind chills tomorrow morning down into the low 20s and actually spend most of the day feeling like it's in the 30s. So quite a winter-like first Saturday of 2025. Now, as we work our way through the rest of the weekend, we're going to hold on to that cold weather, especially Saturday night into Sunday morning. But by Sunday afternoon, a little bit of a moderating trend as temperatures aren't going to be able to crack the 50-degree mark with some thickening clouds. And then by the time we get into the day on Monday, we actually surge temperatures all the way into the 60s. With those 60s, though, a couple of rounds of showers and gusty winds blow through. You can see that here with future radar starting off at 7 a.m. Monday as we're headed back to work and school. Dry early in the day, but as we head through midday into the afternoon, we'll see those showers blow through and then blow out of here pretty quickly by the time we get into Monday evening. But as that system moves out, it starts to tap into the colder air that we've been talking about for over a week now, setting us up for that prolonged cold spell as we head through next week with a couple of different reinforcing shots of colder air that are going to work their way into the Carolinas. And the result is going to be this: daytime highs in the upper 30s to low 40s on a consecutive basis. Nighttime temperatures getting well down into the 20s and with some gusty winds at times. Likely going to have a couple of mornings with wind chills down into the teens. Now, the big question is, we're going to have the cold. Are we going to see any wintry weather to go along with that? Still a big question mark, but we know for sure there is going to be a lot of cold air here across the eastern half of the U.S. And we're getting pretty confident now that an area of low pressure is going to develop in the western Gulf of Mexico. The low confidence part of the forecast, though, comes from where this system is going to go. The exact track that it takes will determine whether or not we have at least the chance of a little bit of wintry weather. And the model's kind of been all over the place, pretty typical for this far out. Earlier this morning, the European model had a decent little winter storm in our area. 12 hours later, the European this afternoon for next Friday showed absolutely nothing. We're going to continue to see these models kind of waffle back and forth, but what we know for sure is that we do have plenty of cold air around, and we do still have a sufficient pattern in place for winter weather. But just because you have the good pattern doesn't always mean you guarantee a storm. I think by the time we get into late Sunday into Monday, though, we'll have a much better idea on if we may have to deal with any winter weather. Otherwise, your 7-day forecast shows those 40s for tomorrow, 60s on Monday, and then you can see the deep freeze as we head into next week with that long stretch of cold days and even colder nights. Same thing inland with 44 Saturday up to 63 Monday as those showers blow through, and then turning much colder as we head through most of next week.